back home, where it should be. Did any of you weirdos futz with my suit? Huh. Got a message. Have to check that later. Best not to head back where I came from. No doubt that route's crawling with ops. There's that filtration place out of here. If I'm lucky, I'll have a vehicle to hijack. If not, well, I can hoof it again. Should be down the road, back to the city. Upstream to civilization. I can't say having my suit back where it belonged wasn't an influence on my decision-making anymore. Shame on anyone who assumed it wouldn't vanish under their noses. You don't just take an accountant's gear without ending them first. They should know that. Given that was sorted, my attention could turn to the rest of matters around the red listing. I most certainly had at least one hit over my head. And not dying quietly, most certainly would upset whoever paid for it. Could head straight for Fane HQ. kick the door open, and hope old Charles was at home, sipping wine and pulling an all-nighter. But rash decision-making wasn't my forte, nor was it the smart move, now that I'd gained more of a clear head. Just because the squad was using Fane's gear and location didn't mean they had his blessing. It was too fresh to know for sure. He'd shut that shit down the moment he found out someone red-listed Talon. At least, that's what I leaned towards. Little hope never hurt nobody. I needed information. At the very least, I needed to check the Akron network, with an accountant's setup. Not my own, and not Pagano's. Amateur mistake to run an errand and return home when the bounty had time to fester and garner attention. I'd need a neutral accountant I could trust to be unskilled enough to take down easily, without ending him, but not smart enough to torch his equipment simply because I'd showed up. Luckily, I knew just the right mark.
Danny Boy Genovo. Kid hadn't gotten a call sign yet, since he was too green to be well known enough to garner one. He had a ton of spunk, but didn't have anyone around, keeping his ego and ambition in check. I'm a broken record, but this kid was the picture of an amateur professional. He had the money, the gear, and the resources to gather data for jobs. Knew enough of the players to keep a steady list of work. Had a few connections here and there to keep him off any lists as well. Daddy out in Alaska made sure of that for his little corporate boy, if the rest didn't pull through. Wonder if he knew the kid abandoned that original plan to kill people for a living. Still, the brat didn't have the experience to play any situation smart. If he could brute force the problem to a solution, he would. Didn't even know what it was like to lose handily yet. That said, he knew to steer clear of upsetting us vets and his superiors. Didn't stop him from flaunting all his loot and whatever gear he could find use for, leaving it out for the nobodies surrounding him. His rep was spreading steadily enough.
Get on with it.
Point being, Danny's on his way to being someone. A more effective accountant, at least. But he wasn't there yet. And considering Pagano's warning, I'd rather have made a first meeting with a greener accountant than with someone as dangerous as Maeve or that weird platypus guy. Better a sudden fight due to bad comms be in my favor entirely. The kid wasn't much of a threat on the field. He wasn't accustomed to abrupt combat, scare tactics, or the brutality of war. More likely to try and strike a deal, or run, than fight for his life, especially on quick timing. Unfortunately, that did mean I needed to be particularly definitive about the interaction. The city was asleep for now. The mercs who were awake were catching a rest from the prior night's jobs. Granted, if I'd known at the time how things would have played out, I would have just walked right through his door. Methodical plans are generally the best course of action, but applying caution isn't always the best strategy. Yeah, hindsight again.
Who the fuck is this? Blowing up my shit.
Odd choice of words, Daniel. It's Talon.
Solid prank. Why would Talon line me? Who is this?
We accountants contact who we need to for whatever reason. Part of asset management, you might say.
Uh-huh. I'm an asset to you.
Technically, any accountant is an asset to another.
You need something.
Quick on the uptake.
Okay. Shoot. What do you need? Gear?
Just want to have a simple chat.
One that can't happen over comms.
Bingo. A little FaceTime. And I got something for you in return. Or just a favor.
Just a chat, and maybe a purchase then. Come on down to my lair.
Consider it a regular business deal.
Holy shit, that's a lot of Aki.
Aki. I hate that word. Akron's only 2 more letters. Belongs to the man who coined the currency. No pun intended. These kids shorten every word they can. If it's got 5 letters, gotta be 3. 3 letters, gotta be a grunting sound. I digress.
How'd you get red listed?
Right. A long story. I'll explain it in about an hour. You alone?
No, not at all. Whole party up here. Can't you hear them?
Just heard some whistles about you being pretty busy is all. Not conflicting with your schedule, am I?
My night's still going.
Next meeting is in a few hours for me.
All alone in the little hideout.
Well, that's a lie. Let's see here.
Good. So you've seen the red listing itself?
Yeah.
Someone really wants you pattied, dude.
Seems that way.
What are you looking for? Some 2-0, a little Drina, maybe a little of both?
Maybe.
I do have a bit of a stockpile. I'm sure you're aware.
There's a lot I'm aware of. Yes.
I got armor, too. I can't imagine you'd need that. Special outfit you got, the military one.
Eclipse, right? Ain't that like invincible or some shit?
Not necessarily. It's certainly not invincible. But it's useful.
Normally I'd offer some
Better armor, but since you're good on that front, how about some guns?
Bit early for bartering, ain't it?
You're a customer, boss. Can't take the slinger out of me. I got irons in the fire, always.
I respect the grind. Well, I'll be around in about 50 minutes, okay?
Gotcha. Okay.
I await you in the lair.
There was something special about watching someone lie to you from a clean distance. No use delaying the inevitable at this point. See you soon, kid.
Friendly down! You dead! You hear me? We need reinforcements over here now!
Now then, will he scramble for an exit, or make another silly mistake?
Just fuck him up! He's gonna kill you anyway. He doesn't care. He's a fucking weapon.
Forgot I'm on his comms. Not the mistake I expected, but hey.
Fucker can't get through all of you. Not with those weapons.
Ever the business, man.
Fuck, this thing is empty. Shit. This one too? Fuck's sakes.
And ruining morale. Kid's really batting 1,000 today.
Flanking. Target. Hostiles just dropped him.
Come on, kid. You're getting a lot of people wiped here, just for a little conversation.
Come out, bitch!
Oh, lucky me.
Well, you try to have a simple conversation. Oh, how disrespectful. Let's be real, kid. You did this to yourself. Could have just talked. That's all I wanted.
The bounties.
A shocking amount of Akron. I figured.
Figured?
You know, that's what I wanted to talk about. Didn't think to burn the rig here, did you?
Fuck.
Yeah. Would have been the smart move if I was blacklisted. I appreciate you didn't think to. How convenient.
Wait. What are you doing?
I'm not that ruthless.
I tried to...
Yeah, I know. The consequence of the attempt, however, is a performance review while I check on some things using your setup. And cuffs.
The cuffs I get, but... a review? What?
Because I shouldn't have been able to do this to you so easily. You're an accountant, aren't you? Let's discuss.
First things first. Why no pin?
Didn't have one.
That's... password to your computer. Go on.
Pocket change. P-O-K-I-T. All caps.
No alphanumerics, huh?
Oh, that's pointless. Bet I'd be dead before anyone got this far in here.
Interesting stance. Eviction. 2 years ago. When are they coming to get you?
Like that'll ever happen. They think of this place like a dead stock.
Isn't it?
I guess I'll say yes to that.
I found a 2-0 pin here in this pile of scrap. How did that happen?
They're small and
Don't tell me you lost your Akron card in a pile of scrap, too.
no one actually uses those cards anymore, Grandpa.
Got me there. I don't even use those kiosks nowadays either. Hey, think I'll find another pin in here? Or maybe the card?
You could always just shoot me again, instead of the lecture.
A dead student. Now what would I tell your father?
Asshole.
So, what's in the safe?
You robbing me too? An antique gun, I think. And, probably the Aki card.
Probably. Hey, you forgot the combination or something?
No?
I do worry about the kid sometimes. 24 already. Jeez. That settles the main missteps. Bounty's pretty high. Even for me.
Pretty sure I see why.
You seeing the light, huh?
Just get it over with already.
Hey now, lighten up. Almost done here.
I'm hoping this little tussle was a good experience for you. Maybe practice your escape routes more, huh? Never know when you'll end up surrounded.
That's what the report was, then. I always thought you lived out near the water.
I did.
So, humor me. What did you do to get the red listing? Who was it?
Don't know. And don't know.
What? You just looked.
Yeah, and on our end, the initiation isn't logged. Pretty rare, but it happens.
Not to us, right?
Normally? No. I'm gonna have to do more digging. Might give Fane a call and see if... Expecting more company?
Huh? No. There's nobody.
Great.
Eli?
Whisper.
Come on now, don't be like that. You're a hard guy to get a hold of.
Yeah, that was intentional.
How you holding up?
Let's start with how you found me. Lurkers?
No. I talked to Pagano, listened for whistles. I've been trying to contact you since you walked away from his door, dude. You saw the, caddy already, yeah?
Caddy. Another cute little shrunken word like Aki. Catalyst bounty. Honestly, I think this one's more annoying than Aki. Sadie was still relatively young. Employed the modernized play of words the same way she employed the usage of modernized technologies. She grew up in this city and had the knowledge and skills to match. Someone who kept up with all this new blockchain crap. I could only assume she tapped away on that little data pad to get my location somehow.
As of a few minutes ago.
Well, you seem to be taking it well.
Panic ain't done nobody any good.
So, any idea who you pissed off?
Sadie, what are you contacting me for?
All right, I won't mince words. I heard someone had a blacklist, and yes, my first thought was about the size of the payout. I do need upgrades and some new tech and furniture, maybe even a vacation. But I saw the target, and well, that kind of pissed me off, man. I assumed you did something nuts. Killed some accountants, killed a couple CEOs. Checked into it. It's fucking empty, Eli. I got nothing, and apparently neither does anyone else. It's just for the damn coin.
Huh?
And, given our history, that sealed my position on this. Simple enough?
Jumping head first into a catalyst bounty? That's not the smartest move, Sadie.
I know, in this economy. Look, I'd say you're more than just a colleague, Eli. Plus, this is literally bad for business. Our business. There's already movement out there.
Movement? What kind?
Yeah, squads are running their jobs for the night. Normally it gets quieter around this hour, but there's a cluster of them pulling double time tonight. Almost as if...
The word's out, and the payout is huge. Shit.
You alright? Cops?
No, I'm still at Danny's lair. He's on the list, so they'd send someone in the morning at best to check on the commotion.
Then it's hitters.
Yeah, looks like it. About to be assailed by some hungry hunters.
Seems they haven't gotten close yet.
You gonna try to sneak your way out?
If I can.
Looks like the NHSF was running a number of vehicles one way a half hour ago. That's likely who you're dealing with.
Wannabe Special Forces. Interesting. Their response time is pretty solid.
Huh. Easier if you start a gunfight in the morning.
Yeah, antsy suits.
Great. Is Danny?
He's fine. Just cuffed. Definitely a freelance mercenary crew. I'm gonna assume the strategy is throwing numbers my way.
You don't sound too worried.
Yeah, I'll figure it out.
Come out, bitch!
Or, hear me out, I'll come pick you up.
What?
Yeah, I may or may not be stealing a dropship already.
Not a fan of this.
Hey, I can just joyride instead, you know.
Uh-huh.
You know, old man, it's gonna be weird if I have to beg to help you.
Fine. Skybridge. I assume you know the spot.
Hell yeah, I do. Now that's more like it. On my way.
Yeah, I'll be waiting. When someone has the skills to do exactly as they suggested for the reason they suggested, sometimes it's better to take the leap. The idea of a single person surviving transience with no support is romanticized in stories, but it's not particularly realistic without a benefactor or significant resources and planning. City's too big, too full of killers for that. Had to weigh the overall risk at the time.
Hey, I'm about 30 seconds out. You there?
I'm here, yeah.
Mind maybe grabbing something for me real fast since you're right there?
I don't like where this is going.
Hey, look, up to you. But Danny stole a package from me a long time ago, and it's pinging my PDA right now because it's close again.
Continue. I'll decide after you explain where.
It should be right across that bridge from you. It's a red data stick, somewhere in that storage room over there.
Yeah, more risk.
Yeah, but for what it's worth, should be plenty of other crap to loot in there.
I'll think about it.
Talon! You seriously think you could get away? Come say hello to my associates, why don't you?
Oh, great. More hitters. Yeah. No loot, though.
Nah, it's fine. Too much risk.
Yeah, same thought. That's a job for another day. A simple one at that. Coming up for air was the phrase. After surfacing from the weight of debt, family struggles, business deals gone wrong, or a literal ocean, you name it. That moment when you take a full breath, still treading water at least. It's cathartic. You surface enough times through bad situations, you get a knack for the method. No time to waste. Search for dry land. Use the respite for action. That's how we were trained. Surface and swim. Land and sprint. A regular weekday. Sadie provided both a respite and a destination. An Aroa facility in District Y. Center of the city. If I didn't know any better, I'd have assumed it was a trap. Theft wasn't my area of expertise, but I was accustomed enough to espionage to know the locations that stored the city's precious data. Outside of a few military satellites up above, these facilities were the only beds of secure information, buried in security and techno-jargon on machines I'd only ever glanced at. In order to break my bounty, I simply needed a name and a location. Problem was, corpos kept their whereabouts tight-lipped. Angry business partners, disgruntled employees, rivals. No different than gangs, really, just housed in high-rises. That said, there was money to be made lurking around men and women of influence. Their approximate location would sell and get saved in encrypted data for resale. Simple, but valuable information. Information that could be pulled if you poke the right server farm.
That said, we do have a bit of a problem.
Oh, naturally.
I didn't exactly plan to be breaching Aroa again today. So, I don't have any master keys ready to go. I set them up ahead of time to make it easier to get in and out undetected.
Meeting this will be complicated. Still need that name and location. Options?
I mean, Since Danny's alive, you'd prefer quiet and stealthy, I'm guessing? It's risky, but I can guide you through making a key on the fly. From inside.
Is it difficult?
Maybe for you, old man.
Very funny.
Handed me an odd little data stick. Next generation of tech. Strips its own sides away as you push it in, to fit whatever port it needs to. Yeah, she'd have giggled at that description, I bet. The old man didn't mess with this shit. As I said, it was not my forte.
I see you staring at that back there. It'll match any port in the joint, aside from admin consoles on the higher floors. We need something more specific for that, but we're gonna be going down, not up.
All right, give me the play-by-play.
Normally, I do this on multiple infiltrations, but here's the plan. Drop you on the roof, get inside via ventilation. You'll need to find an admin office for general access. They like moving offices around a lot, not sure why. I'll be mapping it out on the fly from outside. Need to find 3 segments for the key. That done, downstairs where the main servers are and our info. Easy. Paranoia.
Got a red list active. Assume the worst. What's the paranoia?
I've never stolen the tags this fast for a master key. They might respond internally.
More security or lockup?
Lockup. Just in case, check my bag there. Grab as many of those blue things as you can.
Sadie, are these EMPs?
Not quite military grade, but these are stronger ones than my CPL.
Don't tell anyone I have those.
Oh, my lips are sealed. Hell, who taught you to fly?
Self-taught. I can take off and land. I prefer to not.
Right. We there?
About to land. Or crash.
How I'm elated.
Hey, if I crash, your suit will probably save you.
Yeah, maybe.
Most likely.
There.
Good work.
They'll send a couple of guys up to check the pad in a few minutes. After they find out ain't any delivery scheduled right now.
They are a bit slow.
The irony of Aroa being named best in security.
No kidding. Alright. These EMPs?
Right. On the off chance my paranoia's right, I'll set up a diversion both inside and out here. You're gonna have to punch the doors open to the master server room if that has to happen. With those. Hopefully they aren't needed, but I'll guide you through. If we gotta.
Yeah, plan B. Fine with me. Ventilation entry, right?
Aside from using the elevator, yeah.
Huh. What's the smile for?
Oh. I guess I'm a little excited. Reckless ain't my norm.
Yeah, mine either. Except some of the jobs that Charles, Yeah, never mind. We should move.
Right. Right. Set up out here. If it turns out I was right, we'll change tactics.
Copy that.
Hey, so security is just a bit better at their jobs than I'd guessed. They sent an entire squad up, not just a pair.
Oh, goody. I'll try to keep things quiet.
Once you get inside, I'll mark up the first stop when I can. The admin room.
Wait, hang on. Search the area.
move using the elevator.
No, I'm 2 for 4 on working elevators today.
You a gambling man, Eli? Hey, immediately to your right out the elevator.
Maybe I should pick up gambling, actually.
report to the administrative floor for a prize. Or demotion.
We got a man down over here. Cut him off.
Remember to stay frosty.
You hear me?
Message. Mr. Anderson, you have been let go. Please come quietly, Mr. Anderson. If you are found to be touching data, you may be let go. Follow procedures. Remember to
right, my hands are up. Just don't kill me. Easy. I'll cooperate.
Here we go. Should have the security override authority in less than 30.
Message. Mr. Freeman, please report to the biodata lab when convenient. Don't rush.
What the hell are you doing?
Normally I'd prepare a path for myself, even if it meant a new hole in the ceiling. That said, having a code slinger on my side was always appreciated.
It's done. On to development operations. Through the lift room.
Man down. Searching the area.
There, that's our guy.
Friendly down. I'm checking his last position.
Notice.
Now that I'm in the system, I can ping spots and DevOps. Just need a few.
Opioids or non-approved
You sound busy.
stimulants are strictly forbidden in the office.
Just
Your
setting
key
up
may be
in
docked.
case things go sideways.
Alright, better get my bearings.
Contact. On the target. Target.
Alright, offices.
You're close. Look for a PC that's on. A couple are connected right now in that area.
Please remain seated.
Friendly down.
Additional security technicians en route.
Oh, shit, they got him. Eyes on the target.
Found that. That's gonna hurt tomorrow. Contact from...
Holy shit, man down. Get around.
Go.
Flank formation.
Activity has been dealt with. Thank you for your cooperation.
System authority identifiers?
Just means they've got nothing to hide. Perfect for us.
Yeah, all this jargon.
You asked. About time I can teach you something.
Yeah, you're doing well, Whisper.
Thanks. You know, you still haven't told me how you got the title Talon.
Another time.
Damn it. It's done anyway.